almost $2,000 of profit copy trading 5 top step accounts. And we did it using nqsignals.com, where we get a new NASDAQ future signal every 60 seconds. We're able to take these signals, look at our distribution, and then go ahead and take strong trades. That's how we were able to go 4 for 4 today, copy trading 5 Apex accounts, and make just under $2,000, $19,400 in total net P&L. Now, I personally believe that these signals are already good enough to charge a lot of money for. The reason I'm making it free is twofold. Number one is I need to see what it's like when I have multiple hundreds of traders using these signals. Did the system still work? Does anything break? What can we upgrade or improve to make the process and everything else smoother? That's number one. Number two is there are going to be some common questions. There's some frequently asked questions that I want to get out of the way. Okay, so how do I grade a signal? How do the signals come through? How should I trade these signals? I want to have all of those questions asked by traders like you. I basically want this thing battle tested by traders like you, so you can tell me what works really well and what doesn't work very well that I can maybe eliminate or add something in its place to improve the signals or just overall your experience. So what's coming is there will be a Slack channel that you guys can join, where we'll have a big and nice community of just traders who use this that is coming on its way. But you can just go to nqsignals.com, sign up for free, and get the signals, and then you can get the same results that I just got, hopefully, not guaranteed, but hopefully, from our live stream today, where we made almost $2,000 copy trading 5 Apex accounts. Sell signal. Sell right there. Stop. Okay, pretty small trade there. I want to get back in, but I can't. It didn't move fast enough for us. Okay, bad signal there, by definition. Just waiting around. Took one, nothing really there. Tick chart gave us that reversal pretty early on. Nice. Week long, okay, waiting around. Yeah, we really need to see price break outside of this range right here. And I really like this 19,100 level as kind of being the spot right here. So kind of something in there. But this 19,077-ish is another spot of support. And then obviously we have that weight, that top up there at 19,044. So we gotten one signal that was like marginally that had a chance to make us some money, but not really. And then we've had basically a bunch of weak signals. This is exactly what I want, is when it's choppy like this to not have a ton of confidence. And then once we get price to start moving, and it will, movement like this, then we get more confident signals. While we're waiting, we can go, let's watch this signal here. Technically that was still a good signal. Long. All right. You can go on the website here. I'm just gonna open this up. You can go on the site. Let me make it a little smaller. And we're gonna clean some of this up too. But you guys can go, I believe, to signal analysis. Let me know if you guys can see that signal analysis here. And then you can look at the historical signals. So you can go back and then match up like what was happening on the charts with like what time the signals came in. So 9:08. Let's look at like this is 8:38. Whoa. Some huge news here. 8:38. Bearish. Had a nice long. So we were kind of nailing that. Let's change this down to, we'll keep it at 30, I guess. Sell. Nice. Damn. I want to chase that one so bad. I really do. I want to chase it so bad, but I can't. I can't. We're going to test towards VWAP. Good. We're up $107 across 5 accounts. Good stuff there. Okay. Kind of have this bottom on the tick chart right here. Let's see what price wants to do with it though. Looks like it's going to run past it. Nice. Headed towards VWAP. Hopefully it leaves us a little bit of room before VWAP on this candle so we can maybe take on the next trade here. Let's see. 3 seconds to our next signal. We'll get just one signal for this one. Okay, my 19 signal is delayed. I'm pissed. What's going on here? Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. There wasn't really a chance for us to get into that trade a whole lot, honestly, but that's super unfortunate that we didn't get a signal for that. That kind of pisses me off. Every once in a while that will happen. I would like it not to happen as frequently, but there it is. All right, so 35. Okay, we're still, I think, at the right size. Dang it, what happened with this? Why are we not getting this? This signal was 30 seconds late on 18. Now it's 19. I still don't have anything. All right, let's see if we get one for 20. We're past VWAP, and so let's see if, here's our bottom right here of price. Let's see what we want to get here. 85% and 75. Take a sell right there with the tight stop. Okay, we're up 110. That was stupid, but okay. Man, we really had some space here. We could have nailed that. Oh, I messed that one up myself. My bad. We did get the 19 super late. Okay, so actually you were right, sorry. Okay. Damn it. My bad. Okay, we're up 550 for today so far. Across all our accounts. Nice movement here. I know the signal's got a little fumbled up in there. That's kind of annoying. Hopefully that doesn't happen too often for us, but that's kind of what we're looking for. Do this right here. Okay. Yeah, our signals are super delayed. I'm not sure if this is a GPT thing or if it's a trading view thing, but we've had a couple delayed signals this morning. I'll have to make sure that we have the right server as well. Maybe we've got increased traffic. So there's a possible reversal signal. I get that, and it looks like it's going to be somewhat correct. Let's just see. I'll call that incorrect. The reversal is going to be, the reversal call might be correct. Yeah, what are we doing here, boys? What are we doing? Now, the way that we want to score these signals is what was the prominent move. Okay, so like this candle right here, this 20 candle, we want to call that a good signal because price dropped like 50 points. Even though it finished green, it still dropped. So we have a long signal here. I'll take that right there. Let's see if we can get a recovery trade out of this. Nice. Fantastic call here. Awesome call there. That's great. That is phenomenal. That is awesome. That's exactly what we want. That's exactly what we want. So good stuff there. Okay, that was the bulk of our profit right there, about 300 bucks. So we did 1,500 bucks there on that trade in about 1 minute. Super nice. So let's go here. We'll wait for the signals. We'll kind of close that out for just a second. All right, so copy trading, 5 different accounts. All right, so our 36 account, we're at 404. Let's look at it. Okay. How is my gross P&L 129, but my profit is 404? How does that work? I don't get that. How's my gross lower than my total? That's bizarre. But okay, so 4 trades, no losses. Super nice there. Total P&L expectancy. Only paid 18 bucks in fees. Okay. Let's go to the 37 account. Okay, we're at 386 on this one. Okay, interesting. So our copies didn't work as well on our, hold on. 36 was that? 37 was 3. 38 was 3. And 4. 30 now 3 and 3. Okay, so 3. We had mostly 386. Okay. Times 4 plus 404. So what actually is that? Almost not 2 grand exactly. 386 times 4 equals 1500. So just over plus 404. 1948 for today. Good stuff. Here comes price coming back down. Okay. My 24 signal. Okay. Week and week, we'll call those bad. And my 23 signal. Yeah, you're bad as well. Okay. All right, now let's go. I gotta go figure out why the hell my P&L shows. Yeah, that's better. That's what? All right. Freaking Apex. I don't think I'm not sure if it calculated all the trades just yet. There we go. That's better. 38. Sell signal there. 4, good. And 37. Good. And then 36. My biggest one. Good. 429. Good. All right. Good stuff there. This signal is not great, but let's see what happens with it. We're trading at VWAP here, so not a whole lot to do. $11 versus 9, so you're a bad signal. Good stuff. So let me just regurgitate a couple things or repeat a couple things when it comes to the signals that you guys are watching. So that's actually going to be a good signal. Snuck that in there. Nice sell signal right here as well. I'm not going to take it. We're going to be done for today. Just under $2,000 in 20 minutes of trading isn't bad off of just 4 trades. Like, we will take that to the bank every day. When it comes to the signals and grading the signals, first off, your guys' feedback impacts the signals, okay? Like, if you give a thumbs up or a thumbs down, that actually does impact the next signal that's coming. And the reason that's important is at times ChatGPT can get stuck on a side, and we noticed that previously. And so one of the things that we added was what's called dynamic feedback, which means that you give it a prompt, we have a prompt, and then we have like, hey, here are some previous results. Those previous results should impact the way that you analyze this data that you're about to receive. And so it does that. And so the way I would prefer you guys graded the signals is not holistically, okay? I don't want you to call this signal, that if it's called long, I don't want you to call it wrong because price ended up flying back down. It's not the way I'd want you to do that. The way I want you to do it is candle by candle. So if you only traded one candle at a time, the way I would grade this signal is if I was only trading this one candle, what is the better move? Basically, which direction was correct? This would be a bad signal. Even if price does end up flying down here off the next candle, that would have been the wrong signal unless price goes lower than 25 points down. It needs to go down here. If it does that, it's a better sell signal than it is long signal. Okay? This signal right here, same thing. So we have price opens up. I didn't open there, it opened right here. It opens up here, flies down 49 points, but finishes green. That's a good sell signal. If you get 50 points of movement on one candle, that's a really good sell signal. And so we'd want to call that, if it was a sell signal, and I believe it was, we can go check. We want to call that correct, okay? So I have 2 signals here. One of these will be correct. Let's check what this 20 signal was. Again, you guys will go to your signal analysis, okay? And then we're going to look at the 20 signal, which is right here. That was bearish with 75% confidence. That's perfect. That's exactly what we want. Perfect signal. We actually got 2 of them. We should have gotten 2 of them. We got 1. That's weird. Anyway, perfect right here. Like, that's perfect. So that's how I'd want you guys to grade these. Now, again, your guys' grades matter the same when I'm grading them. My grades actually trump yours. So just keep that in mind. Somebody marked this 26 is correct. 27. We don't even have a 27. That's wrong. Okay. Good. Okay. Good stuff. Really, really, really good stuff today. So just shy of 2 grand, copy trading 5 accounts. Not bad for just 30 minutes of work. We'll continue our journey of copy trading and using these signals as we go. A couple things I want you guys just keep in mind is when price gets towards VWAP, it's going to get weird. ChatGPT knows it. You should know it. And so don't overtrade. When we get price to chop like this, just know that we're going to get movement, like we're going to get something to happen. And then it did, right? So we were really patient. We took one trade in here, I think it was this candle. We went short and we made like 17 bucks. And then we just waited, and then boom, we got this one. And then we were able to capture, I think, some of this movement, or maybe it was some of this one. We captured enough to make some money here. And then we were able to capture this trade was about $1,500, which was really nice. This one candle right here, I believe. No, this one right here, sorry. Right, going above VWAP. This one and this one was pretty cool. So good stuff all around. Good morning. If you guys have questions, let me know. If you guys are new around here, subscribe, like the live stream, of course, like the video. But then go to nqsignals.com and join. I've got, at this point, I think I've got about 180 of you already signed up, which is awesome. It's free, so I don't know why everybody wouldn't sign up. But let me go look really quick. And the reason that I can't check this, I will have a user count on our site so that way we can all see how this is growing together. Because I want you guys to invite all your friends, family, and people who trade, because why not, right? Hell of a signal there. Why are we not getting odd number signals? I'll have to work on that. We got 183 of you signed up already, so that's great. Really excited about that. If you guys have questions, certainly let me know. But we'll call it a day for today, and we'll be back tomorrow, and we'll keep doing damage to these markets. If you guys have any questions, again, reach out, comment, DM, email, whatever you prefer. I will see you guys. Have a great one. Peace.